So, I log in and someone tells me, "Hey Sheep, you don't need a venture or a barge to mine. You can just mine in an Osprey." Oh yeah, the Osprey miner. Because when I think of efficient industrial performance, I think of mid-tier cruiser repurposed as glorified belt cleaner. When I think about mining innovation, I think of slapping miners on a hauler. But yeah, of course, you know the Osprey, the ship that is supposed to rep fleet in battle, the one ship that is designed to save life and not waste your own. I've tried it. It's the only ship in the game that give you mining fatigue. And yeah, strap on some lasers to an Osprey. Innovation. Now even if you max out the fit, you rig it, you have the best implants, you inject it with whatever futuristic performance enhancers Eve have, it's not gonna meet my expectations. But I could be wrong, because this week I was granted 2 more ships. 2 more! Oh, this is beautiful. This isn't just a comparison video anymore. This is a roast video. We got 4 ships trying their absolute best to mine, and only one of them isn't completely embarrassing itself. Welcome to the dumbest mining contest in New Eden, where efficiency died 5 minutes ago, the shame is already docked, and logic, yeah, there's no logic. Let's meet our contestants. The Osprey miner, because you can, and that's somehow a valid excuse. The Mammoth, which is for people who like to mine 200 M3 a minute and read a book between docking. We got the mining apocalypse, technically a sin, but shiny enough that even the rocks forgive it. And finally, of course, the Venture 3, the only ship here that actually does its job. This isn't a battle of lasers, this is a battle of performances, cargo space, and just a fun thing to do as a video on my channel. So sit down, grab your worst fit, and at least a stable capacitator, because we're gonna figure out what ship sucks least at pretending to be a miner. So let's dive right in, or dig right in, or mine. The Osprey, mining yield 109 M3 times 4. It's expensive and it's kinda sad. We have the cargo hold 1550 M3. It's not much, but it do keeps the disappointment consistent. Fitting cost is about 500 million ISK, as this is. Other features is, I don't know, public humiliation. It was originally designed to heal ships in fleets, which is kinda ironic because flying an Osprey is an experience that hurts the pilot the most. It is, of course, the nurse in the battlefield. You know, the nurses from Silent Hill. And let's be honest, nobody in fleets is ever gonna be like, "Hey, quick, get an Osprey in here." No, they're more like, "Well, at least it's something." This got me thinking, what if ship had Tinder profiles? Name Osprey, age classified, but somehow still Tech 6. Faction, Caldari. Job title, Fleet Logistics. Location, low sec and alone. Now the picture would be something like this. One slightly angled side view that looks slimmer. One blurry belt photo where it's pretending to mine something. A group pic in a fleet where it's in the background doing literally nothing. A bathroom mirror selfie with a target painter fitted for no goddamn reason. And below that, the bio would read, "Shield repping enthusiast, missile user, not missile lover. I'm here for a good time, not a fast time. Let's get together and orbit something and pretend we're doing DPS. I'm not into drones, galente, or being appreciated. What I'm looking for is ships who understand emotional cooldown cycles, ventures who won't mock the cargo hold, and drakes who remember the routes. And of course anyone who won't immediately warp off when they see me in local. Some fun facts about me. I can't mine well, but I do try. I can't PvP alone, I still try. I can't tank under pressure, and I cry anyway. My red flags are self-described flex-fit pilots. Other red flags I have is people who use the civilian modules just to be quirky, people who always say "trust me bro" before dying first, and people saying Osprey meta is coming back, and people who probably have kill marks from drones. Now the green flags is loyal, stay in fleet even after being forgotten, cheap dinner date, only needs 4 modules. You do not have to worry about being overshadowed Another green flag is people who know to say, I will try my best in 9 languages. Now swipe right if you're into long warps and light shield reps and ships that overcompromise but consistently underdeliver. Because at the end of the day, Osprey may not be the one, but it might be the one who keeps showing up, no matter how many times it's told to dock. Jokes aside, it is still a ship that has no business being in a belt. The cargo hold, I've seen more capacity in Caldari friendships. It's expensive, it's ineffective, and it kinda screams, I thought this would work, in every local chat. By the time that you make 5 million ISK, your crew will have unionized. So, then we have the Mammoth. What? It's an industrial hauler, it's not a miner, it's not a combat ship, and it's definitely not a statement of personal fashion. This ship was born to carry heavy things and probably your hopes, very slowly. This is the only ship that mines like it's on a constant coffee break. Mining yield is 200 M3 a minute. One word is awkward. You activate the laser, it starts mining barely, but let's give it credit where credit's due. The cargo hold is 38,000 M3. So sure, it mines slower than a retired Galente senator, but you don't have to dock for 2 hours. It's perfect for those coffee breaks. And if you like to drink coffee cold. It costs around 40 million ISK, and other features is it has an inertial mass of a dying star. So someone, and I assume that they have been banned from touching the fitting screens, tells me, bro, trust me, you can mine with a Mammoth. I trusted them, and now I have regrets deeper than Sancha bloodline. This ship, this disgraceful cargo canoe, isn't a mining ship. It's a sad, confused tub of steel that is trying to look professional. You fit some mining lasers on a Mammoth and suddenly the entire belt goes quiet. I'm pretty sure the asteroid would be like, is he okay? I mean, I did this. And even the ore that I managed to extract felt like a lower quality. You fire the mining lasers and the ship groans in shame. But sure, it has huge cargo hold. But guess what? Putting rigs and implants on it does not fix this one either. This is special. So yeah, you can mine with a Mammoth, just like you can go cliff diving with a brick. But at the end of the day, you're not making money, you're just sitting there. This is the perfect time for when you want to mine, but also do not want to make ISK. And I don't recommend it. But I do respect it. Because in a world of min-maxers and industrial barons and Venture 3 supremacists, it takes a certain kind of mad genius to say, yeah, I mine with a Mammoth. What of it? And if that is you, then fly proud, Cargo King. Fly proud. The mining apocalypse. Behold the golden god of overcompensation. The Amar apocalypse. Legendary worship, devout instrument of holy destruction, and now a mining barge for the emotionally unstable. The meme, the mining apocalypse. Who would ever want to mine with an apocalypse? Well, I would say because someone dared them. Because they hate ISK efficiency. Because it looks amazing and it makes ventures nervous. Now fitting this monster is all tank. Because when you get attacked, you need to be able to hang in there. For as long as it takes for anyone in your corp to care. If you're mining in this glorious thing of a ship, you need to be able to tank until it's downtime. So all resist on low, 2 repairers, 3 Nosferatos. You know you have to stay cap stable, even when muted. And in the best scenario, you are still mining as people is trying to kill you. And if you are a real champ, you would go Navy Apocalypse for that extra tank and that extra waste of ISK. The mining yield is 800 M3 a minute. It's not too bad. The cargo is just enough to feel bad when it overflows after 2 cycles and you waste 40%. Sure, you can rig cargo hold. Why not? This thing fitted is only 2.3 billion anyway. A few extra rigs is nothing on this beast. So I guess 2-minute mining is what you can do before you need to dock. Other features is, sure, it mines like a brick, it turns like a moon, but it looks so glorious that even the rocks slow down to stare. If you are an apocalypse miner, you do not need to mine to get ISK. You mine to demoralize everyone else in the belt. You mine to make an impression, a statement, and you will never get invited to fleet mining again. which also means even more solo time for you, because you are a solo player if you mine in an epoch. The people around you, they're just there to stare. It really shows that you stopped caring about spreadsheets in EVE. You stopped chasing ISK an hour and instead measuring respect a minute. You transcend mining as a profession and ascend it into mining as an art. If you see a mining apocalypse in a belt, be sure to remember the first sermon of the Holy Ore. Brothers and sisters, capsulers of all standings, we gather here today not in blood, but in ore. Not for war, but for yield. Not to destroy, but to harvest the truth from within these sacred asteroids. Let the lasers be our choir, let the capacitator be our fate, and let the golden glow of the apocalypse light these godless belts. He who mines with purpose shall never be poor, but he who fits regular mining ships shall perish. I say unto thee, you bring logic to your fits. I bring judgment. You bring yield, and I bring presence. Your ship make ISK. My ships make legends. It's impractical, it's beautiful, and sure, we need a skin. I'm sure I have the nicest one here in the game. Let me see, where is... Oh, it's over here. Hold on. Here it is. Now, if you mined in EVE Echoes for more than 30 seconds, you've probably seen Adventure. If you're not mining in Adventure 3 right now, there's a solid chance you're doing it wrong. It is cheap, it's efficient, it's fast, it's ugly, just like the best part of EVE. The Venture 3 is the third evolution of the Venture line, an industrial frigate series that is designed for those who do not have the time or the money or the mental bandwidth to deal with barges. It fits 3 mining lasers and get the bonus yield for all of them, as well as a surprisingly generous ore hold. If you fit 3 Tech 5 lasers, they will mine 166 M3 each. And that is more than all the ship above, except the APOC. But you do have time to dock twice before that ritualistic priest dock once. Now cargo is 9000 M3, it's better than all above except the Mammoth, but that one is not filling up today anyway. It costs 20 million ISK and you could buy 25 of this for the price of one sad Osprey miner. And guess what? All 25 would mine faster. Other features is it's fast, it's nimble, it's not embarrassing, and you don't have to think. Slap on some lasers, hit orbit, and go make a sandwich. It doesn't beg for capacitator, and this thing sips energy like a sleeping monk. This ship is the reason that the other ships here looks like a joke. It's faster, it's cheaper. It warps before the Osprey even finished locking the rock. It's the roach of New Eden. You cannot kill what you can't catch. It's the try-hard of mining ships. And it has every right to flex. It's reliable, and you will forget it's even there. Until you realize it's made 50 million ISK while you are watching cat videos. So let me tell you about some common misconceptions. It's just a beginner ship. No, it's not. It's the end game for people who know what they're doing. Veteran miners use it because it's efficient, not flashy. It dies easy, only if you're AFK and in nullsec while checking TikTok. I'll upgrade to a retriever. You'll upgrade to a retriever and then downgrade back to the Venture after your third gank. And let me tell you why it's better than half the ships in the game. It outmines anything 10 times its cost. It warps faster, which means safer ISK. You do not cry when it dies. You just grab another and keep mining like nothing happened. The undisputed workhorse of high efficient mining operations, trusted by rookies, veterans and people who value results over appearance. While others shows up in an astral belt with overpriced gold bricks or oversized space truck, this one delivers clean ore with clean exits. It doesn't brag, it just mines faster, warp quicker and costs less than 90% of any other mining ship. And that is not cocky, that's just mathematics. So what's my conclusion? Well, because you can put mining lasers on a ship doesn't mean that you should. The Osprey is a scam in hull form. The apocalypse is what happens when art schools take over your mining group. The Mammoth is a therapist disguised as a freighter, and Adventure 3, it mines quietly while watching the rest of you guys embarrass yourselves. I am achieved, and I mine with judgment. And if I catch you mining an Osprey, I will mine you. And I see you guys again.